Here, my friends, is my mandatory copyright claim. Whoa, so exciting. All images, music from said show, and characters are owned by Disney and created by Dan Palmerman and Jeff Swampy Marsh. All information you need extra that I will not provide, show in my show, or have not shown in my show will be in the description underneath, so please support the official source. Thank you. Hey there, ghosts and ghouls, Warlock Boo here, and today, I got a question. How many of you have had the worst thing happen to you that you didn't think could happen? Well, obviously, if that's happened, you haven't been following the Murphy's Law. What can go wrong, will go wrong, and you always prepare. Well, today I'm talking about a new Disney show. Well, kind of new. It's not even a year old, so it's new to me. Today, I'm talking about Milo, Murphy's Law.
Look at that sun, look at that sky, look at my sweater vest, it looks so fly. Look at that mailbox, look at that tree, it's about as beautiful as it can be. Whoa, today is gonna be exceptional, never boring even for a minute. It's my world and we're all living in it. Whoa,
So, after that, actually kind of interesting opening. What do you got is Milo's Murphy Law? As you notice from the sound of the song, it kind of sounds like Weird Al. That's in fact is because it is. If you look at it, you may go, that kind of looks like Phineas and Ferb. Because it is. Milo Murphy's Law it's kind of a spin-off to a degree just because takes place in the same world, but with different characters. But it is created by the creators of Phineas and Ferb. As I said in my copyright information, Dan Palmerman, I can't say his last name, I'm sorry, and Jeff Swampy Marsh created this. And yes, the main character is voiced by Weird Al. I mean, he's actually quite a good voice actor. Now, this show is about Murphy's Law. Or more in fact, the grandson, or great-great-great-great-grandson of the creator of Murphy's Law, Milo. What can go wrong, will go wrong. And the Murphys have suffered this curse for their whole life. It's the curse that what'll go wrong goes wrong around them. Now, this sounds like a strange setup. You may think, oh, he's the outcast of the town. Everyone hates him. No, actually, in fact, it's the opposite. Everyone seems to like him. Everyone seems to really enjoy him. They like him as a person, but they are cautious around him. People have a huge buffer zone between him and them. They'll yell to talk to him because they're terrified to be near him at times. But at the same time, no one hates him or his family. They actually live fairly normal lives. In fact, they use Murphy's Law to their advantage. His father is a safety inspector, so what could go wrong goes wrong, and he can fix it for them or show them what needs fixing. Great concept, actually. Now, Milo, as a character, he's a very happy, very-go-lucky character that is always prepared for what could go wrong because it's always happened his whole life. In fact, he doesn't know what he'd do without Murphy's Law because he'd be bored. He thinks if he'd have to live a normal life, he would be boring. Everything would be boring. Because what's more fun? Riding a bus to school? Or having to run from a herd of angry rabid llamas that are trying to devour you and steal your soul? Yeah, that's an actual quote I found. But still, what's more fun? Now, Milo, apparently the whole law doesn't equip to his whole family because his sister, who is a completely Doctor Who buff, or Dr. Zone as they call it, fan, has no effect really, it seems like. It doesn't affect her, neither does his mom. It's just him and his dad. But he has two friends, Zach, who is the new kid in school, who you learn actually transferred to that school, so everyone would forget about, in his old school, wouldn't know him because he used to be a pop singer for the Lumberjacks. And it is as stupid and grand as it sounds for a pop band. And then there is his other friend, who she's more of a She's his longtime friend. Her dad's fire chief. She's more bossy. She's more in charge, but she likes the randomness Milo brings. She is Melissa, and those two of them make up his best friends. They kind of get a third one, which I can't remember his name right off the top of my head. But, yeah, the show's humor is quite good. It's very reminiscent of Phineas and Ferb, but with a little more randomness tossed in, and a little more just, what the hell just happened kind of scenes. Kind of like this one.
No wonder you guys made a big deal about that story.
Yeah, it was legendary.
Guys, I got it. Seatbelts, pistachios, DOG, llamas, woodpeckers. I know how we can get down.
Hurry, the brakes is up.
Hey, Mort, how's it going?
Not great. I just got this job and I already dropped 3 of these flesh-colored bags of red paint. Hope you're having a better day than me.
We sure are. A few minutes ago, we were falling from a cliff.
Yeah, this whole series has weird humor like that, and I really do enjoy it. It's random, but it's not stupid, and they don't make you feel stupid for laughing at it. I mean, they will have jokes you have to just stare at for a moment and go, what? How would I have even known that? I mean, like the one about the face of the creator of the ant farm perfectly represented in a coffee stain on a piece of paper. Yeah, that one's kind of weird, but it's funny. I mean, especially with everything that's going on around it, that's what gets noticed. It's good. And it does remind me quite a bit of Phineas and Ferb, like I said. Although, the thing I have to say is the drawing. Okay, yes, it looks like Phineas and Ferb, and I don't mind that. But they don't stand out. The main characters don't stand out. In Phineas and Ferb, everyone had these weird shaped heads or design to them, and they stood out from other people. Milo and his friends do not. They blend in almost a little too well, too perfect. They look like the background characters from Phineas and Ferb. Maybe they were on an episode. But you may ask, well, Phineas and Ferb doesn't just have Phineas and Ferb, it also had Doofenshmirtz and Perry. Or Agent P, as I keep getting corrected. This actually does. They are 2 time travelers. You find out they're time travelers. And time travel has a kind of obsession with pistachios. And, yeah. It's weird. I'm not quite sure why they have this obsession with pistachios, but it's weird. They're voiced by the creators of the show, like Doofenshmirtz was. Vinny Dakota and Balthazar Cavendish. I may have missaid that. One is from the 70s. The other is from the kind of steampunky time period. I don't understand it. He doesn't look like... There shouldn't be a steam... But they talk about alternate timelines in kind of a jokey way, so I think that's what he's from. But it's weird. Their humor just kind of randomly pops on. It's not in every episode. And sometimes they're just stupid, but other times they are legitimately funny. And they're trying to figure out what's powering Milo. And I don't know why they're obsessed with pistachios. Maybe it'll be brought up. Now, another reason I wanted to talk about the show is because it's doing a crossover with Phineas and Ferb. Why not? It's actually a great idea for a crossover. Maybe both made by the same people. A lot of the same people work on both. So, why not? Now, I'm not sure how it's going to go. It's supposed to come out next year, I think. But, yeah, I'm going to look forward to it. If it's good, I'll talk about it on this. If it's bad, I'll still talk about it on this and tell you it's horrible and it sucks and they can go kiss my ass. Something along that line. But, is this show good? Yes, the art style's good. The voice acting's good. And strangely, Weird Al. Now, the biggest problem I had coming into this was Weird Al. You hear a famous voice and you're like, I know that. I can't separate the character. Not in this. After the first episode, I really had no problem separating Weird Al from Milo. Personality-wise, he's very different. I mean, there's a somewhat of it. But he is different. He also talks in a slightly higher pitched voice as Milo. and it makes it easier to separate the two. And the other voice actors are just as good. They're great in the show. They're good. Humor's right on there. It's more of fast-paced humor, so sometimes you have to let it click a second, but it's great. Humor's not stupid. And in the first season, they have 26 episodes that have come out or are planned to come out according to Wikipedia. So if I'm wrong, blame Wikipedia. I don't have many research choices here, okay? How did the show get made? I got no freaking clue because, again, nothing has information on this. Did Weird Al come to them? Did they go to Weird Al? Did he just try out for the part? How did the show get made? I don't know. I want to know more information about this because how'd you pull Weird Al for a full-time voice acting gig? I mean, yeah, he's done voice acting, but not a full-time character, not a main character, in fact. I mean, yeah, we know he can voice act because of Cheese Sandwich. He does great on it as him. But, yeah, I mean, I like the show. I think it's hilarious. My kids like it. My son's addicted to it. Pixel, he just watches every episode he can. But tell me, what do you think of the show? Do you like it? Do you not? Tell me some about it. If you like it, leave me a like down here. If you don't, tell me I suck and have a horrible taste in cartoons. But if you have your own thing you want to know, send me a link down below and the name of the show, and I'll review it. I still got a fan request review, which I am trying to pull myself to listen to the music. I am just horrible at procrastinating and doing all kinds of other stuff because I only have one day a week to record all my videos. So yeah, that. But if you liked it, like it. Subscribe to me if you want more. Leave me a comment. Or just hate everything I'm about. But this has been Warlock Boo. I hope to be spoken y'all later. Bye.
Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, safe. Yeah, always safe. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Hey, look! The safety railing came loose, just like last time.
Zach, we're on a roller coaster with Milo.
Huh?
I said we're on a roller coaster with...
See this? This is what freaks me out.
You're right, Melissa. This was a bad idea. I don't know what I was...
Don't worry, Melissa. If I can do it, you can do it. I mean, Zach's right. It's perfectly safe. Or as safe as can be expected, given the height and the speed and Murphy's Law. I'll stop talking now. Oh, look, the top of a plane. Here we go! Up, clogged artery. Wait for it.
I know facing your fears is scary, Milo, but right now I need your fear to face mine.
Oh, it worked.
Oh, thank goodness that's over.
I don't know, Melissa. This looks like the beginning of the ride. Look, see, there's the top of that plane again. Hi, plane.
We're going through that same thing again.
No, I think this time it'll be a little different.
What's that supposed to mean?